Damn you. No, unfortunately, Fisk's house not in the rotation. Alright, well, good luck to both players.
2, 1, fight.
We have not seen Caleb or Klybi play on this map before. I think it's Klybi. We're gonna go with Klybi. I'm gonna pronounce it different for every set. We haven't seen Klybi play on this map before, but we've seen Jelly play a lot of sets here. It'll be interesting to see how Klybi deals with the slower pace that Jelly likes to play with. Like, as we can see, Jelly is just hanging out. He's camping that blue, but it's like Klybi just always times him. Awesome tracking, is able to get the pick that he needs, and start himself off 1-0. He's gonna opt to just build up his stack. He's not too eager to do too much. Although both stacks are pretty even, I think players are just waiting for this Mega to respawn. Yeah, Klybi pushing in. He's gonna take the Mega even with all the fire being laid down on it. So we got Klybi with max health, half armor, and then vice versa for Jelly. So, I mean, I do think Klybi has the stack advantage in this situation. Jelly lost a lot of health there. He is at 200 armor, but his health is a little bit low. He gets a lot of damage onto Klybi, and Klybi's not able to return a whole bunch. So he's gonna pull back, work on a stack, and hopefully not lose his one kill lead. Jelly's able to steal the Mega health. That's gonna help him a ton. Klybi waiting for the rest of the back room items to respawn. He's not gonna let Jelly trap him in. Oh. Listen, if those were Valorant walls, that would have hit. That would have wallbang right through. That would have hit. Jelly would be in a real rough situation after that. But Klybi, he's holding really good pressure. He's not taking more damage than what he needs in his fights. And he's capitalizing as much damage as he can right now. Jelly missing. He needs literally any armor that he can get right now. He's sitting at 11 HP. Klybi is pushing in. He wants him dead. He's gonna find the kill, and now he's got to work up his stack again. Jelly, however, doesn't have anything to take on the backside of the map. There's the blue armor, which he does steal from Klybi, and he gets a kill for it. He'll be able to grab red armor, and now he's actually got something in the stack. Mega isn't up for, I think, another 10 seconds. But Klybi's going to fly on through, get a ton of damage while he passes by. I think that's something that he's really good at, is not having to stop moving while poking damage. He can fly through the room, poke the damage that he needs, and like just leave. And he doesn't sacrifice too much aim for just flying through the room. Jelly stack is looking pretty weak. They're gonna find each other creeping around the corner over on the back side of the site, or map rather. Klybi's gonna be able to find the pick. He'll win the fight over the red armor. And he won't even have to pick up blue since he's at 200 armor. Kind of confused on where that shot was coming from, but I think it was Jelly shooting it from below. He's not going to chase Jelly too hard. but Jelly will meet him over at the blue armor. Jelly's in a bit of a rough spot. He's only gonna have 200 health and 75 armor. I don't think that's quite enough to win a fight against Klybi right now. Klybi's being really careful about where Jelly could be hiding, if he's camping certain areas and pre-firing a lot of different angles. He's putting pressure wherever Jelly likes to kind of hang out and trap, and he's counterplaying around it really, really well. And all while doing it, he's able to push him away from the stacks or from the items that Jelly maybe wants or that Klybi absolutely needs for sure. And he's able to take priority. Like, Jelly was already waiting for the trap over at red armor, but Klybi was already just flying on through. Unfortunately, he's gonna miss a couple of rails, and Jelly's gonna be able to get the pick off of that. His stack is looking really, really low, so he's gonna grab Mega here, but he has to steal an armor item, which he has to be careful because I think actually Klybi might be on the flank. Not quite. They're surprisingly close. Actually, Klybi almost saw him. He really wanted to get up here, but Jelly's hanging out over at the red armor. Both players just totally opposite sides of the map. So Jelly's able to get the armor that he needs. Don't think it's quite enough against 170. Because Klybi can just go and grab the yellow armor, and that'll push his stack up to 175 again. But now that he's at 150, 150, it puts him in a much better spot, but he's not getting the damage and then... Oh, maybe? Yeah, he's able to find the pick off of Klybi. He'll be able to stack up again. Klybi's not really in a situation to counter push that, but there is a lot of map control for him on this half of the map. An early engagement, but he will just pull out, continue building, because he's not quite ready to fight yet. Jelly will win the fight over the mega health, and I think Jelly is looking to push now. He wants to put pressure on Klybi and give him a solid response. Klybi flying on through. He'll find that Mega's not up right now, and they're both gonna guard this corner from each other. Whoever wins this fight absolutely gets Mega, and then the guy that loses will get red. Because in this game you tend to spawn on the other side of the map from your opponent. So that also is why Mega Health and red armor tend to be on the opposite sides of the map from each other. This map is a little bit easier to get your footing in again because Mega and Yellow are right next to each other. But to kind of balance the big discrepancy of tons of health and a fair amount of armor on one side, the other side just gets a large armor pack and a small one. Jelly's not going to push for the mega health. Instead, he's going to try and do everything he can to survive. I don't think Klybi was too inclined to leave until that smoke came out, but now he's going to have an opportunity to go 200, 150, which is going to be a huge stack, and he's going to be able to play off of this. Jelly isn't like full health at all. In fact, he's still missing some. Now he's back at 100, 100, but Klybi absolutely has the stack advantage. He's not too eager to push in when he doesn't need to. He does have like a 4 kill lead, so he doesn't have to do anything too risky. He will find Jelly and get a solid pincer tag. He's gonna grab some armor, double back into the fight. He gets a lot of damage. I think this is gonna close out the kill. And we already have golden frag from Klybi. Wow. Alright, so it's up to Jelly's pick to decide where he wants to take Klybi. That place will be Bioplant.
Bioplant.
Casba was the previous ban. I know Klybi was watching, spectating the previous game, previous set rather, between me and Jelly. So maybe he doesn't want to come across what Klybi has.
3, 2,
But we'll see. Jelly's gonna be able to get red spawn, and then Klybi I think will have the decent spawn for Mega. Yeah. Jelly is able to lock down the second blue, so Klybi is stuck with almost no armor, but he gets a great tag off of Jelly, and Jelly's gonna be left low HP. He could lose his life here if Klybi pushes forward with it. Instead, he's gonna stick around, grab red armor. Jelly's still scared that he's chasing him. He does have an opportunity to steal blue, but Klybi is already here to defend. Klybi's running out of armor, but so is Jelly, but Jelly's able to grab Mega. So Klybi just decides push, leave middle of the map and just re-engage later. He doesn't want to fight with the stack that he currently has. He'd rather be in a better situation to confirm his kill. Catches Jelly creeping around the corner and gets a massive rocket. This should confirm his kill. Yeah. It'll be 1-0 for Klybi. Oh, but Jelly already was able to spawn on top of Pinsir and just clean up what he had chipped off on the previous life. Klybi, I believe, got red armor spawn, and Jelly's gonna have the armor disadvantage. Neither player really looks to be too eager to commit to a fight right now. Both players have a fair stack. They could engage if they get a solid hit, but until then, they'll have to play a little bit passive. Klybi is able to get the mega health. Ooh, he gets an awesome rocket onto Jelly through the teleporter. Jelly just trying to defend red, but he's gonna lose this fight, and he's gonna have to pull out. Klybi, knowing that he did a ton of damage in that fight, will push forward after grabbing red and confirm his kill. Jelly hears Klybi pretty close by. He's gonna try and get away, or actually set up a trap here. But Klybi is also playing pretty sneaky. Jelly's able to pick up his red. Seems like he's getting a little bit better about actually going and grabbing his armors when he needs to. But Klybi's stack looking pretty strong, and Jelly hardly has any health left. If Klybi pushes him much harder, it's going to be the end of this life for him. All Klybi has to do is make sure Jelly can't leave. He's stuck him right where he needs, and if he misses a pincer shot. And I want to remind you guys that Klybi is playing with 110 ping disadvantage. Jelly just trying to grab as much armor as he can, but Klybi gets a pincer shot off, and that's going to knock off a ton of armor. That's 2. Klybi's going to be able to find the pick. He doesn't have much armor, but he's got blue spawning on top. Jelly did get red armor spawn, so he's in a little bit better situation than what he could have been. Klybi is defending red spawn or red armor, but he's gonna find that he's gonna learn pretty quick that it's not spawning anytime soon. So it sounds like he's still choosing to camp it out a little bit longer. cuts his losses, just goes, okay, you know what? I'm going to grab the other blue. Maybe I could grab Mega as well. Although, actually, no, he just grabbed Mega. Oh, what? Oh, he just has tons of health. I see. So, yeah, Klybi will grab Mega. Jelly's in a really tough situation. He hits a solid rocket, but unless he gets one more, I don't think he can commit to this fight. He's going to push pretty hard. He hits another solid rocket, but Klybi still has a fair amount of armor and some health left. Jelly just trying to be careful, grab whatever pick that, or like chip damage that he can, and just hopefully not lose this life to Klybi. He's got to find an item that he can steal off without risking too much. Klybi's gonna push into the back room with him, and Jelly's over at 2 HP. Yeah, Klybi's gonna push forward. He's gonna find the pick. Jelly sounds like he landed on, he got red spawn, but he didn't stick around to grab it, which is understandable because, I mean, you got a unstoppable train coming right for you. Oh, what an awesome shot. 3 pincer flicks. Klybi's gonna find the pick that it's gonna just give him more and more momentum. He's gonna lock down the map. Jelly doesn't have any items that he can grab right now. Yeah, Klybi's gonna steal red from Jelly. I believe Mega is up for the taking. Yeah, in 3 seconds. Jelly just won't be able to get there in time. Maybe getting a little too eager to push in. And this will set Klybi to a 200-200 stack. And that's what's really, really hard about this map, is you totally can lock it down if your rotation's right. Yo, Cat Jam. Esports Alberta with the rate of 51. Dang Nabbit Jones with the sub. Welcome to Grand Finals. We're in Game 2 of Diabotical 1v1. Smash Logic also with the sub. And tons of follows.
Who the fuck is Ted?
I'm gonna have these follow notifications flying in for the next little bit.
Below me is a fucking hoser.
Oh,
look, everybody below me is a fucking
Jelly actually
hoser.
has a great opportunity to finally get a pick that he needs. They're gonna trade.
Look, everybody below me is a fucking hoser.
I'm gonna have to turn these follow notice off.
Look, everybody below me is a fucking hoser.
Thank you guys so much for the raid and the follows and the subs that you guys are giving me. This is fantastic. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully you guys stick around to enjoy some good Diabotical. I just got knocked out by Jelly. He lost to him 3-1 in losers finals. And right now they're in the run back. Klybi on his golden frag. So basically in this game, as opposed to a straight 10-minute timer, every kill advantage in frag you get pulls the end game timer closer and closer. So originally it's 12 minutes, but let's say you're 10 kills ahead and it'll be at 5. And once you're at golden frag, the next kill that you get will be the game winning kill. I'm interested to see whether or not Jelly is able to find or able to change up what he needs to pull back momentum.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1.
Also, yes, for those asking, my arm is on its way to healing, 6 to 8 weeks. And those that are now confused by me saying why my arm has a long heal time, I broke my collarbone. But we're getting to the match. Jelly actually has a great opening against Klybi here. Huge damage advantage, but Klybi was able to hit a pincer shot, which is a point-and-click rifle. It does 70 damage on hit, but if you hit them each shot consecutively, it will do 5 additional damage from the previous, capping at 90. Jelly seems to just be wanting to build up his stack. Klybi hits a fantastic pincer shot, denying any armor that he had just grabbed. This puts Jelly in a really, really tough situation. He's got to hide away from Klybi as long as he can. And he can't really take much of any damage. Klybi is going to push forward. He's got a really good position on the map, but Jelly's really confident on this fight. He gets lots and lots of damage in. I think he's pulling back so he can go and grab red armor. But Klybi knows what's going on, pre-fires a rocket onto the red armor, and gets an awesome direct shot. Getting the first kill in the game. 1-0. There's no kill cap. You just have to get the game-winning kill at the golden frag. And yes, so if you're wondering about the panel will be afterwards, after grand finals, in which I will explain basically everything about Arena FPS for you guys. Okay, so Klybi and Jelly had a really even trade there. And if Jelly actually had pushed forward in that scenario, I think he would have been able to find his kill. Having some issues finding the red armor pickup. And if he can press forward into Klybi, he should be able to find a kill here. Klybi's got no armor, and he's going to deny the yellow. So the yellow armor gives you 75 armor. Blue gives you 50, and then red gives you 100. They don't reduce any extra or less damage, but they all cap at different numbers. Klybi's gonna push forward really hard towards Jelly. He's gonna find the pick. And he's gonna, I think he's gonna wait around until Mega respawns. Yeah. So that's Mega health, where it gives you plus 100 health, capping at 200. And any extra health in this game that you have will set you, rather won't set you, but it will decay 1 HP, I believe, every second or 2 seconds. So Jelly, he is pushing forward, but he doesn't have anything of a stack. It looks like Klybi is gonna kind of let him be and do his own thing. He finds him. He does hit like a 50 damage rocket, which, mind you, he doesn't know how much health Jelly has, but that's certainly enough in this situation to push forward and guarantee a kill. So he's able to lock him in with the time slow orb. In this game, they're called Wii Balls. There's 2 different ones in 1v1 duels. There's a time slow Wii Ball, and then there's a smoke Wii Ball. The smoke one will work exactly as you think. Anyone in the time orb, their movement is slowed down. So they become much, much easier to hit. Klybi getting stuck on the bounce pad. This is going to be a lot of good damage for Jelly, but he can't seem to get it. This should be a kill for Klybi if he pushes forward with it, but he's going to stay. He's going to grab the red armor, keep his stack up. And this is going to put a lot of pressure on Jelly. Jelly's only able to grab the 75 armor, and Klybi's going to steal the mega health from him. So this is like a really fast-paced type of game. One of these players like to play a little bit more patiently, but arena shooters tend to play pretty high pace. This game, kill counts are a lot lower than what you might find in Quake, but it's certainly a spiritual successor to Quake games. Oh, Jelly actually hits a direct rocket. That's going to be a lot of damage. Now, he may have lost the fight, but if he can find where Klybi is and get like a shotgun or something, then he could clear out that kill and turn around the momentum. But he's going to play a little bit more passively, especially since now that Klybi has found some health. He's going to be in a kind of a rough situation. If he can find a really good rocket, then he can engage on that. Otherwise, he's kind of forced right now to play a little bit more back, and he is forced to play a little bit more patient. He has to steal items from Klybi, but both players, Klybi is being a little bit sneaky. Both players don't really seem to want to have to do anything with each other. Now, the downside of doing what Klybi is doing, and vice versa, actually, is that you allow items to respawn on the map. So, oh, Jelly sets up a trap over at the teleporter, gets actually a fair amount of damage. He's gonna knock a lot of armor off Klybi, but Jelly's gotta get out and get some health. Klybi's left with no armor, but Red is going to spawn back up. Jelly might, yeah, Jelly's gonna win this gunfight. And if he can grab some items and get a rotation started, then he should be able to bring momentum back. Klybi does hit some like fair damage with the plasma rifle, but it's not really enough to push forward with it. Jelly looking around, he knows Klybi is on this side of the map, and he's trying to play for the mega health. So both players will trade around the same damage with each other. They're forced to play a little careful, but Klybi's gonna push out quick, and he's gonna be able to find the pick on Jelly. He hears where Jelly spawns, and he tries to push forward with it, but Jelly's able to find a rocket launcher right away and defend himself. The really dangerous thing about spawning near your opponent is you don't have armor and you don't have any weapons. Klybi's gonna push really hard into this. He knows that Jelly sets up that teleporter trap all the time, and he's gonna flick back for it pretty quick. Gets a little bit greedy, and takes a fight that was a little bit risky, and rightfully loses it. Both players just gonna re-grab their stacks. I think Jelly, yeah, Jelly's gonna push for Mega here, but he's gonna get it stolen from him. Klybi's gonna push really hard on this, but he doesn't have any health. Jelly has way more health, and he has actually still some armor left over. And if you're wondering why armor is such a big deal in this game, all armor reduces 66% of damage taken.
Golden frag.
So there's golden frag starting up. So if Klybi is able to get one more pick, he'll win this game. And right now the set count is 2-0. Oh, how did that rocket not hit? So if Klybi's able to get one more pick, then he'll win the game. Jelly's playing really sneaky. I think he's trying to get control over Mega Health here. But what this allows at the same time, this is really risky because, yeah, you just allow your opponent to stay at max stack. So Jelly's going to hear him grab the red armor, and now he realizes, oh crap, I gave up Mega in the meantime of rotating all the way over here. Blue armor will spawn, but he can't take it because he's actually over 150 armor. Oh, this situation's really bad for Jelly. Unless Jelly gets some really big damage in and gets Klybi to not push forward, he's dead here.
Victory.
And that'll be the tournament. GG's around 3-0. Klybi 4 wins the event. GG's all. GetSomeJElly, second place. Myself, third. Klybi for first place. Did Klybi 4 ever drop a game? Klybi 4 actually did not lose any games. Klybi 4 is also actually from Russia and is playing the game, playing all tournament sets with 110 ping deficit. So everyone has a ping advantage on him, which is especially really important in a fast-paced game like this, where